Healthy habit number one of 16 is to consume half your body weight in ounces of clean drinking water every single day. Water is essential for life and plays a critical role in numerous physiological functions throughout the body. Here are the top 10 most important physiological functions requiring water and why they matter. The seventh physiological function that requires water is blood pressure regulation. Blood pressure is a measure of the force exerted by the blood on the walls of the arteries as the heart pumps it through the body. It is a critical physiological parameter that must be tightly regulated to ensure adequate blood flow to vital organs like the brain, heart, and kidneys. Water plays a central role in this regulation, influencing blood volume, vascular tone, and kidney function. An intricate balance of hydration, electrolyte concentration, and cardiovascular health determines how effectively blood pressure is maintained, and understanding how water affects these systems provides insights into its key role in sustaining life and preventing cardiovascular complications. Blood is composed of two main components: plasma, which is the liquid portion, and cellular elements like red blood cells. Plasma is primarily water, comprising about 90% of its volume, and adequate hydration ensures that blood maintains an optimal volume, which directly affects blood pressure. When the body is well hydrated, blood volume increases, promoting steady blood flow to organs and tissues. On the other hand, dehydration reduces blood volume, which is a condition called hypovolemia, which leads to a drop in blood pressure. This can result in symptoms like dizziness, fainting, and even severe shock in severe cases. And by maintaining hydration, the body ensures sufficient blood volume to support stable blood pressure and oxygen delivery. The body has a sophisticated system for monitoring hydration levels and maintaining fluid balance, known as osmoregulation. The hypothalamus detects changes in blood osmolality, which is a concentration of solutes in blood, and signals the release of antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, also called vasopressin. ADH instructs the kidneys to reabsorb water into the bloodstream, increasing blood volume and consequently blood pressure. This mechanism is especially critical during dehydration as it prevents further fluid loss and stabilizes blood pressure. However, chronic dehydration can overwork the system, leading to a state of persistent low blood pressure, which can impair organ function and reduce physical performance. The kidneys are also instrumental in regulating blood pressure through their control of water and sodium balance. These organs filter blood to remove excess water, electrolytes, and waste products while reabsorbing the necessary amounts to maintain homeostasis. The renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, or RAAS, is a hormonal pathway that links kidney function to blood pressure. When blood pressure drops, the kidneys release renin, triggering a cascade that produces angiotensin 2, which is a molecule that constricts blood vessels and promotes water and sodium retention. This increases blood volume and raises blood pressure, and hydration ensures that kidney function optimally, preventing dysregulation of these systems and reducing the risk of hypertension or hypotension. Water also affects blood pressure through its impact on vascular tone, which is the degree of constriction or dilation in blood vessels. When the body is dehydrated, blood becomes more concentrated, increasing its viscosity or its thickness. This makes it harder for the heart to pump blood through the circulatory system, which can raise vascular resistance and, in turn, blood pressure. Additionally, dehydration triggers the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which constrict blood vessels and elevate blood pressure. Proper hydration counteracts these effects by reducing blood viscosity and encouraging vasodilation, thereby lowering vascular resistance and stabilizing blood pressure. Water is also essential for maintaining electrolyte balance and blood pressure regulation. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are dissolved in the body's water and are critical for maintaining blood pressure. For example, sodium influences water retention and blood volume, while potassium helps relax blood vessel walls, counteracting the effects of sodium and lowering blood pressure. Adequate hydration helps maintain the delicate balance of these electrolytes, ensuring they function optimally. When hydration is inefficient, electrolyte imbalances can occur, leading to conditions like hypernatremia or excess sodium, and hypokalemia or low potassium, both of which can disrupt blood pressure regulation. A diet rich in water and electrolytes supports a healthy cardiovascular system and prevents these imbalances. Chronic dehydration can have profound effects on blood pressure. While mild dehydration may cause temporary dips in blood pressure, prolonged or chronic dehydration can contribute to more severe cardiovascular issues. For example, dehydration can lead to orthostatic hypotension, which is a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing and can cause dizziness and falls. In some cases, dehydration can paradoxically contribute to hypertension as the body attempts to conserve water by constricting blood vessels and retaining sodium. These responses, though adaptive in the short term, can place undue stress on the cardiovascular system over time, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Maintaining proper hydration has long term benefits for cardiovascular health and blood pressure management. Studies have consistently shown that people who stay adequately hydrated have lower risk of developing hypertension and other cardiovascular conditions. This is partially due to the protective effects of hydration on blood vessel elasticity, kidney function, and electrolyte balance. Furthermore, staying hydrated reduces the strain on the heart as it can pump blood more efficiently when blood viscosity is low and blood volume is stable. For people with pre existing hypertension, proper hydration can complement other lifestyle interventions like diet and exercise to manage blood pressure effectively. Water is the foundation of blood pressure regulation, influencing blood volume, vascular tone, and kidney function. Through its interactions with the cardiovascular and renal systems, hydration supports stable blood pressure and prevents complications like hypotension, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease. By maintaining proper hydration and a balanced electrolyte intake, people can optimize their blood pressure and promote long term cardiovascular health. This highlights the importance of water as a vital nutrient, not only for immediate physiological needs, but also for preventing chronic health conditions associated with blood pressure dysregulation. The eighth physiological function that requires water is electrolyte balance. That was just a tiny taste of what can be found in my members only section. If you enjoyed it, become a member for only $5 a month to get access to hundreds of member only videos.